What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mama and Papa Joe. Today on the menu, we get our first taste of some R-C Ranch Wagyu. We've got a beautiful picanha. We're gonna reverse sear this thing on our Weber, and man, I think it's gonna be awesome. Let's get right into it. So here's that beautiful piece of picanha, R-C Ranch. This is going to be the first time that I taste some. Fat cap is a little uneven, man, but the marbling is crazy good. All I'm gonna do, this does not require a whole lot of trimming. I'm just gonna try to even this fat cap just a little bit. The fat cap is one of the most important parts of this piece of meat. It cooks up, it chars nicely. That's a little better. So this is the night before, folks. I'm just gonna do a quick dry brine. This is almost a 3-pound piece of picanha. So I'm gonna start on the back side. A little salt. I've got 1.5 tablespoons of salt. That's it. All right, just want to make sure that gets in. I'm not too concerned with salt in the fat cap, but I definitely want those sides. And then we'll finish the meat side. All right, this will go into the fridge uncovered on this rack overnight. First thing we're going to do today is make an awesome chimichurri to go with this Wagyu picanha. And if you are into chimichurri but you hate having to make it from scratch, fresh, this is the answer for you. It saves me the labor, saves me the cleanup. So based on how much you want to make, I'm going to come in here with a 1/4 cup of the dry mixture. Then I'm going to come back with the same amount of red wine vinegar. And I'm going to give this 3 or 4 minutes just to rehydrate these dry herbs. So we've given this 5 minutes, and you will notice that the vinegar has been absorbed by these dry herbs. The mixture is, according to the recipe on the bottle, 1 part red wine vinegar, 1 part chimichurri dry mix, and then 2 parts olive oil. So I don't want mine extremely runny. So I add just a little bit more than a 1/4 cup. And this is where I think I like to be. All right, so here is our picanha. It's been out the fridge for about 45 minutes. Now you can see it's gotten darker, nice and tacky. That salt has been absorbed. I'm gonna play around just a little bit with just slightly scoring. I'm not applying a whole lot of pressure. I'm definitely not cutting into the meat. I am barely 1/8 of an inch into this. Is a little olive oil. Make sure we hit those sides as well. And if you remember yesterday, I said I wasn't doing a whole lot of salting because of the fact that I would be using a rub with a whole lot of salt. Uncle Chris Gourmet Steak Seasoning. So first thing I'm gonna do is just come back with a nice layer of coarse cracked pepper. Get that a little pat in. Then come back with that Uncle Chris Gourmet Steak Seasoning. And we'll flip over and do the same thing on the opposite side. So man, this is looking beautiful. Let's just knock this out right here. We're gonna head outside and get this Weber cranked up. We're running the Smokinator today. I've got 15 briquettes fully lit. Our Wagyu has got a nice sweat going. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go with the thicker end towards the fire. And I'm going to have my wood block. This is not going to take very long. Not a huge piece of meat. My vents on the bottom are closed just about halfway. Not very well closed. They're rusted. All right. So let's go with our vent over the meat to draw a little smoke and heat. I'm going to come back here probably 15 minutes just to make sure we don't overshoot. Our finished temperature here in the offset is about 115 to 120. All right, we're at 25 minutes. Let's see what we've got going. Maybe even do a rotation. All right, we're looking at 92 degrees. So we still got a little more to go. We're just gonna rotate and go maybe another 15 or 20 minutes or so. All right, we are at 45 minutes, man. Let's hope we are where we need to be. All right, 117 118, 120, 121. All right, we're gonna pull. We're gonna let this rest. While it's resting, we're gonna get our fire nice and hot for a good sear. Picanha has rested nicely, man. Our fire is nice and hot. Then come in here, and I'm gonna be doing my little quick flips, right about 30 seconds or so. With this awesome fat cap, I know we're gonna have some flare-ups, but I am not worried about them. We're gonna give this a couple of more minutes closed just to get us up to those last few degrees. Let's get this a once over, 124 there, 126, 125, 127. All right, we're gonna pull. Let this have a nice long rest, and we'll get the slicing. R-C Ranch Wagyu, baby. Let's go. All right, we've given this a good 20 minutes to rest. Let's see what we're looking like here, man. Smells great, looks great. Now, one of the great things about a cut like this is, man, some of the thinner areas are going to be a little more well. So you're gonna have something for just about everybody. And man, that is beautiful. So tender. And that fat is delicious.
It's good.
I'm very happy with that. That is beautiful. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Wagyu at its finest. Couple more slices here. Another simple cook, folks, in the books. R-C Ranch Wagyu. Get you some. I'll drop the information in the description box below. I want to thank you guys as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. In the meantime, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holler!